All praises to the Most High. Shalom, beloved brothers and sisters. Shalom. Give me a one if you can hear me and see me well. Oh, where's my glasses? Keep forgetting this thing, man. Thank you, beloved. Thank you. Huh. Oh, okay. Thank you, beloved. Yes, yes, yes. Kentucky is catching a lot of hell. Before we move in, which one of you saw the notification for the premiere we're going to have for tonight? Anybody familiar? Well, not familiar. Good, good. Just a little warning. Certain things that it's going well. Of course, as your discretion is advised. There will be there will be a part of the video that I got really pissed off, and I got emotional on that part, and I say a few words that will not be suitable if you have little ones in the house. But anyway, so huh. But everything is good. Okay. Thank you, beloved brother Aman Shah. Oh wait, I didn't see this. Somebody. All right. Thank you, Sister Teresa Bond and Brother Aman for the super stickers, and just letting the nation know that yeah, I got really pissed off, man, because the certain things that happen over there in Kentucky and also in St. Louis, if I'm not mistaken, and not only that got me pissed off about certain people that are bringing fear to our brethren and sistren, and also there is a ridiculous amount of people out. Well, there's somebody is doing this on purpose, and because of the nature of this thing that we're going to discuss, I will not mention what it is. Thank you, beloved Sister Talisha Holland, for the super chart for the work. The work is going further. Now, what it is, beloved, I have I have a couple of when I was in college and of course in high school. Well, mostly when I was in high school, and I had a friend. Well, not really a friend, a dude that we used to hang out and talk. Young teenager, and as teenagers and young guys, and you know, we only had two things in our mind: girls and money. Being a celebrity, was a rapper and stuff like that. So during this time, and this dude, I believe his brother or a relative of his caught something. Okay. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this story or conversation, it's because now the state of San Francisco officially declare the space monkey being they declare some kind of national emergency. Okay, which show you this thing is really bad. And the United States is the yeah is the spearhead of this thing. Is that what that is? and the state of DC, this thing is all over. Now, as I'm advancing in age, my eyes are starting to fail me. Now, because of the whole thing going on, and I remember when I was in high school with the fellow, and I one of his relative caught something, but it wasn't. Well, it's like something that I will give the abbreviation HSV. So he caught it, and the way that he caught it, it was doing a party, and then they, well, that's what he said. He said because he was a virgin. Of course, the brother wasn't a young woman, but he was inexperienced when it comes to baking. He never had anything, and he went to a party, and then there was this young virgin there, and she was giving it all up, sharing this cookie, and then it was a group thing. He got involved, and a few weeks later, he got this thing. This the whole thing was like devastated, and because of that relative of the fellow that had this stuff, and this guy, he become traumatized, man. I'm talking about so traumatized that the dude, he doesn't even shake hand with people. A dude we used to play basketball, working out. We had our own secret handshake. He becomes so paranoid, and he took him a while to till college, brothers. Till college, we went to college together. He he never went. Yo, he becomes so paranoid when we go out in places. He doesn't want to talk to people, even the food. He barely eat the food. He only eat food that are that are not handled by human hand. For instance, like food that are in containers and stuff, because he saw the breakout on the cousin. And in the video, I was there. There's a part of Texas. Some dude came in, and then now they want to give this issue that they are dealing out there a good face. They want to make it. They want to make it seems. They want to convince our people it is acceptable, to go out there and do whatever the hell you want, cut it and spread it in the community. And it angers me because I see the same pattern repeated, and I know how this thing is devastated, man. And I've done multiple research, okay, and I told many stories in this video how we need to be very careful out there, Bridget, especially our young folks. I understand you want to go out there, prove yourself, get drunk, and then have some good time. But a simple question, man. I mean, stay home, man. Stay home. Don't be involved with people. A lot of, especially over there in Atlanta, man. A lot of them Negroes, they are in DL, man, and then they will tell you they have nothing, they are clean, and then once you caught it, and then they don't care. And it pisses me off that I was watching this thing, and I see now people start talking about, oh, well, this is not a stigma and stuff. Well, okay, first of all, man, you guys come up with this thing, say Africa, Africa, oh, Africa, the African, oh, look at those people in Africa, they are dirty, they are filthy and stuff. Okay, now you caught it, and then all of a sudden it's not filthy, it's something everybody can cut, and then you already put a horrible stigma onto this thing. Now if a brother or sister in the nation cut this space monkey, people will automatically think that that person was involved with cowboyism and stuff, man. Yeah, man. I and the sister, one of the sister was explaining something. She went to Atlanta, and it's in the video. It's grieved me exceedingly, man. It grieved me exceedingly, man. So, and then I'm sitting like I'm like, yo, you people promote this thing. You make it like there's no consequences. Then now somebody run into a wall. There was actually consequences, and then you making this thing seems like it's not only black folks are the one that bring this thing, but they should accept someone that have it, and they should. in a way support this person. The best way to support this person is to cut what that is to get what this person caught. And I got carried away, man. I was pretty pissed off because I'm seeing like I'm like somebody's doing this on purpose. Somebody's truly doing this on purpose. You know, they hate our people, and they know the best way to bring something to us is to infect our women, and then they will infect us. And I was pissed off, man. But nonetheless, the whole thing, I look at it, I'm like, man, come on now, man. But anyway, at this point right now, is somebody you really can't keep things in the house. You really can't keep things the way it's supposed to be, and you go out there, you go messing around with a bunch of people that you weren't supposed to be with them in the first place. Hey man, it's gonna be an issue. Now this thing is so confused. Even if somebody, children caught it, and then you will take like this child, something will happen to him or her, and it's crazy. But San Francisco, they declared this a national emergency. Kentucky is catching hell. St. Louis is catching hell. Philippines, they have a 7.0 earthquake. California, that fire is still burning, and the homicide, and then the eight, well, the 988. Anybody familiar with 988? Yeah, Boston, man, Massachusetts. Ah, there you go. 899 988. This thing is yeah, 988. Yeah, it's so bad, brothers. That's how bad it is. It's so bad that they have to get this number out there and then promote it, brothers. Okay, for those of you who don't know, 988 is the when somebody wanna, well, I'm not gonna say eat some popcorn, but when somebody getting enough and they wanna go home, they wanna take this trip, they want to get out of here quick and fast. It's when somebody want to skip the line. They don't want to hear their number being called. They want to skip the line, and then they go ahead and call that, and then they want help because it's so bad out there, brothers. And what kills me the most, those people are not telling the nation the truth. And the truth is the blessing is done. The party is over. Everything that you were doing prior 2019, they were all about the blessing. You never work a day in your life. Everything that you are doing, it's because of the blessing. We work for those things. Everything is drying up. It is done. Give up. That's all. Stop telling the people to go out there, push up, push. Oh, you're gonna be rich. Hey, follow me and stuff. I'll show you how to make money online and stuff. It won't work. Well, it won't work for you, but it will work for us. You got to tell the people you were living in the blessing, and the blessing is done. It is over. So the 988 hotlines being ringing nonstop. And there was a woman, she has two children, age of 5. The other one is 12. She's 36 years old. Okay, she strangled the kids, man. She strangled them and she hung herself. Okay, and the father that take this little 5 months old and another daughter to fishing, and then they just find his car at the bottom of the lake. There's another dude he went to meet. He went. Well, the story is so now it's happening so much and so fast. You are so confused when you're reading the story. This dude, he went to a restaurant. That's how the story goes. With a female friend, and the female friend went to finalize a divorce, and then the husband was 61 years old, the wife was 29, and then it didn't go well, and he came out of with two guns, and he shot the brother to death, and then he put the gun in his head, and then he's 988 himself. but he survived. Well, not for long. They say they don't expecting him to survive forever, but you know, he's just it's it he boom. And come to find out, the guy was not even the girl ex girl boyfriend. He was just the dude that was at the restaurant. There was an argument. He trying to help, and they killed him. Okay, as you can see, brothers, the so-called the enemy, they are being tormented. They are being tormented. Whatever you do, it's amazing. At this point right now, I don't know what to tell people. I'm like, yo, it, I maybe I'm thinking to do. I'm thinking of, yo, I want to do something. I want to go out there and check and talk to people. I want to go to places and see what people are thinking to, spiritually, spiritually, and ask them, what do you think are happening out there? Do you think this is man-made, or do you think there's a God in the heaven that are doing these things? I need to ask those people because it's just like, how could you people be so oblivious? This thing, it's happening. There is no way out there you can see and not seeing the torment, the sorrow. And in our brethren, they still out there, Jacob's trouble. Okay, so somebody remind me, we have a testimony from the beloved sister Campbell. She had to go to court, and she asked the nation to pray for her, and we did. She had the masters to work on her behalf, and they helped her, and she had victory. Okay, and then the prayer is the testimony is here. Then again, beloved, today is the 29th. It's 2 day from the fast. Thank you, beloved sister Coppertone. And we all going to do the fast, brothers. The 31st, yesterday was the new moon, and it is good to wait 3 days, 2 3 days after the new moon. Once the moon start to shining her light, she recharged yesterday, and she's going to go ahead and do her stuff. Beloved, because of all those things, let us give the mighty one great praise, great glory. Let us exalt his name above all forever. And I will play the message at the end of the video. And of course, and then we will send the warning for the super sticker, for the premiere. Thank you, beloved brother Daniel, for the super sticker. Okay, the sister of victory. Let us pray. All praises to the Most High God Almighty, you great architects of the universe, you that created the heaven, the earth, and everything in them. You that created men, you that give us the breath of life, you that take us, you that give and take, you that give life and give death, you that created our hearts, you that know our passion, our future, our wants and needs. We come before you in great humbleness and meekness. We come to ask and beg. We come, we yearn, we hunger, we thirst after your great knowledge. We ask to give us the gift of wisdom. O holy and powerful King, you that the sea, the wind tremble before you, you that scare all, you that created all, we ask you, if you see that we are worthy, bring unto us and give unto us your knowledge so we may build and take back the kingdom. As today is July the 29th, this is one day after the new moon, and we will begin the fast on this 31st. We will begin this liquid fast at for 40 days to take back the kingdom, to retrieve our stolen properties. Because we are going to start doing this, I have received certain articles that they are ready now to somewhat give reparation. Some where they offer 349,000 dollars in cash payment to everyone, and they offer a couple of other goodies, and they think that's what we're worth. After thousands of years destroying this earth and hundreds of years ruling and stealing and pillaging our land, That's all we worth. We worth about $100,000 every. We worth about $10,000 a year. For 400 years, I believe about 9,000, seven, six to somewhere around $5,000 to $6,000 a year for 400 or 300 years, or $1,000. Yes, $1,000 a year. Well, 900, $800 to $900 a year for 400 years. This is what those people think we're worth. They will give us like $800 a year for that 300-400 years they've been abusing us, and some of our people can't wait to put their hand on this money. We're asking you, oh Lord, you great King, to give a proper rebuke, a proper response against those people. As we are seeing what you're doing in Kentucky and over there in Missouri, St. Louis, and all that, what you're doing over the northern, northwestern, northeastern states, and we are seeing what you're doing in the southern states and the west coast, the western states, the fiery conflagration, Texas also suffering pretty bad with the drought and the wildfires. And then we said, great glory, great praise go unto you, great exaltation. This is not being done by man. This is being done by the Most High God Almighty. This is his judgment for the mistreatment of the black folks that you had enslaved and rule over, stole their land, and tell them they come from this and you are superior, they are inferior. You have hide all their records, you stole everything from them, and you lied to the entire world by saying the world they are nothing, you're nobody. Don't listen to them, don't pay attention to them. If anybody want to do something to anyone, do it to them, because there will be no consequences. Apparently, that was a lie. We are the holy children. We are the children of the light. We are the children of the mighty one, and he's not too happy with your treatment, with your behavior towards us. That is why there's so many shooting. That is why there's so many wildfire. That is why there are so many droughts, so many earthquakes, so many miseries and war. Of course, now an article come out and then they claim finally Ukraine is losing the war. Well, Ukraine lost the war. Of course, we know the enemy will never come up and say, "Hey, those people that were propping up, they lost that war." No, they're going to say, "Oh, well, they fought with glory, and then they are ready to take back their country." Keep sending money. We know for a fact everything is happening all around the world is not happening on man's schedule. Never was. You have no power to come against the great mighty one that created the heaven and the earth. You must and you will pay for your sins, because we did it. You will. Just like we did pay, you must pay. Just like you enjoyed the blessing, we will enjoy ours. Beloved brothers and sisters, I want to make this clear. I am not an angel. I am not one of the most high, whatever you want to call, that can give you access to the kingdom. Like I told you from day one, I do not care about going to the kingdom because I'm from there. I care about fulfilling my mission and do the best that I can do and live in righteousness. If I'm worthy, the mighty one will call and say, "Come." But if anybody out there and you think you can go ahead and hold on to a man for your salvation, you refuse to apologize and repent, you will be tormented. If you think you can take all your sin, you give it to a man and say, "He had taken my sins, I am cleansed." Everything, all the sins that I've done, all the horrible things that I've done, that I will do, it won't matter because I am a Christian. I am baptized. Therefore, Jesus has taken my sin. You gravely mistaken. Everything has a consequences. You will be tormented. Any one of you out there that are Gentiles or heathen, so to speak, and if you think you can come up against our loin the same way that you used to, you grossly mistaken the power of the Most High. You grossly underestimated the might of the Holy One. You will be dealt with harshness. You will be dealt with swiftly. This is not a joke. I'm not trying to scare anyone. I'm just telling you everything that you're seeing out there, it is the truth. It is real. And you haven't seen nothing yet. Your church leaders have no words for you. They have no answers. They don't know what to say to you. They know what's going on, but they cannot tell you. It is not their duty. It is our duty to tell you the truth. And the truth is everything that's going out there, it is because of the treatment of our brethren and our sisters around the world. All our lands, the entire earth belong to us. We brought you civilization. We taught you how to read, write, bathe, eat, and act properly as a human. The moment we give you a little bit knowledge, you think you know everything, and then you come against our line, we did all those things. Everything that you're seeing happening around the world, your wealth won't save you. Your gold and silver can do nothing for you. Your Bible can do anything for you. Your leaders can do anything. Going off grid. Look what happened to the people that went off grid over there in California. Their house got burned with everything in them. You cannot escape this judgment. You might as well come in humbleness and meekness and bow down before the Holy One, uncover your heart, confess your sin, and you will still pay. We are telling our people out there, brothers, pray because they are being tormented. Yes, pray. Beloved, we don't have that much long. We don't have that long. This is not going to take 10 years. I'm not the Most High God Almighty, but I don't think this will take another 10 years. This will not take another 5, 6, 7 years. I don't know how long it will take, brothers, but in my guts, I feel it. We do not have that much long. Because the holy fumigation must begin. You cannot have those people that destroy this earth here. While there's a destruction going on, we have the righteous walking in the midst. When the mighty one was destroying Egypt, he had to put us in a small part, and a part apart. He had to put us holy. When he was going to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah, he sent Abraham and Lot and Abraham's house and all that is in his house, all the people that was with Abraham, all the neighbors, every single person that was following Abraham, he put them somewhere. And then he destroyed this part. When he was going to destroy the earth, he took Noah and all his family and all that Noah has under his house, he put him somewhere safe. Then it would make sense when this holy fumigation will begin here. He will literally take his children, he will put them somewhere. He will put them somewhere safe. Just like he instructed Noah to build an ark, he instructed Abraham to go somewhere. He instructed Lot to go somewhere. He instructed our ancestors to do certain things. We will receive the instruction to either build an ark or go somewhere. I do not know, because this earth is ripe. The harvest started. Fear not, beloved brothers and sisters. Nothing going to come against your loin. You shouldn't be here when this great destruction is here. Yea, indeed, you will see the fall of the enemy. You will see the reward, just like they saw your fall and your reward. Oh, holy, great, and mighty one, you that created the heaven, the earth, and everything, we say thank you for all the stuff that you did. We bring you great supplication, great praise, great glory. May you look upon our brothers and sisters that said prayer requests. May you may you send your angels before them so they can go and then fulfill your will and do good and righteousness in the midst of our beloved brothers and sisters. Almighty One, we are seeking you. And we know you are everywhere, especially the scariest place, the forbidden place, the place that the heathens, the Gentiles told us not to go, not to touch, not to look up, because you're going to hell. Over here, we don't care. As long as we will go to hell to look for our Father. We will go to heaven. We'll go anywhere that the Mighty One says to go, because his face is all over the place, is all over the universe. And it is our job to seek him and we are. May your will be done in this earth as it is in heaven. Selah, so be it. To all the angels, to all the spirits, the energies from the four quarters of the earth, to the Holy Spirit, we say thank you. Thank you for always assisting us. Thank you for being here in the midst at the hour not alone. And today is Noga. To the Noga Heights, thank you. Your power is greatly needed. The power of love is greatly needed. Love in the midst of the people, love in the midst of this earth, so we can heal this earth. But another, for this earth to be healed, we need to get rid of the poison. We need to get rid of that venom. We need to get rid of the people that cause this thing to be like this because they have no love in their hearts. They must be destroyed. Selah, so be it. To all the angels, continue, protect us, provide for us, give us more knowledge, give us more of the land, give us more of the wisdom that the mighty one had taken from us because we were rebellious, we had rejected it. Do your work protecting our people, heal them. To the archangel Raphael, go in the midst of the nation and heal them. To our brothers and sisters out there, if you need any healing, supercharge your candle, call Raphael and the angel of healing. Talk to your guardian angel, ask for permission and passage. Open the four quarters. You have work to do. You can do it. Have faith, just like the sister we're going to play the message. She had faith. We pray for her. Certain things happen. She had victory. To all the angels, we give you license to depart. Keep us safe. Keep the enemy at bay. Torment them. Give them nothing but fear, destruction, disease, and sickness. Give those people what they gave unto us. Keep them confused. Give them the trembling of the heart, the trembling of the loin. Give them the trembling of the spirit, the trembling of the mental. Give them nothing but darkness, fear. Keep them at bay. Torment them day and night until they want to go 988. Torment them day and night until they want to get out of here, until they want to call, until they want to go without their ticket being called. Torment them. Bring nothing but the swords unto them. Bring more floods, more fire, more drought, more destruction. Show the might of the mighty one in the midst of them. Selah, so be it. We give you license to depart. And to all of you that refuse to do those things, by the great and ineffable name of Adonai, we will bind you to the deepest core of the sun, the deepest core of the earth, and burn you with the holy fire. Selah, so be it. You may go and come back and give us the report just like you did for Kentucky and St. Louis. All praises to the Most High. Go. By the horrible and terrible power of the mighty one vested in me, I leave all of you in peace. Go in peace, beloved brothers and sisters. Go in peace. Thank you for being here. For those of you that wish to stay, we have a message from our beloved sister Campbell. And there we go. We have this message that we wish to uh, play for the nation. And I will ask the nation to listen. Again, it's WhatsApp. Sometime this thing will play, sometime it may not. And if somebody call me, you're probably going to hear the person, the phone ringing. All right, we're going to play it.
Good morning, Brother Big Levi and the nation. I thank you, Brother Big Levi, for helping me to bring the situation of my case to the Most High and the sages that pray for me. I am reporting back to you just as as it's they have finished the case. They have finished the case in less than 10 minutes. I make a record of it and I'm going to go through it and send it to you. The judge ruled that they continue and do not disturb my benefits. Even though the insurance company was adamant and cutting me off completely. They say that their IME, which is in the independent medical exam, find nothing is wrong with me, and I have no disability. My lawyer was able to step it up and pointed out to the medical evidence, but he doesn't know that I have been praying. I have been praying because when my lawyer spoke to me, he was quite negative, and that's why I give you that call, because I know the Most High Elohim is on my side. Yahweh El Elyon, the owner of this universe, has seen my heart and see the pain and the struggle that I have been going through with these injuries suffered on a job. These demons wanted to cut me off completely, sit on the sideline and have me suffer with the small benefit that they are giving me already. They wanted to cut it all off. But the Most High said no. The Most High answered our prayer. Before the prayer, before the case started, I woke up. I got up this morning and I was just praying. I know I felt the prayer. And I turned open to Psalms 34 and verse 7. Actually, verse 6 and 7. Beside that, I have Yolak, and Kalak. I got the name of these angels from Brother Abdullah Ser. It said in verse 6, I put myself in it. Said, this poor woman cried, and the Most High hear her and save her out of all her troubles. The angels, Yohak, Yolak, and Kalak, encamped round about me, that I fear the Most High, and deliver me. Then I went down to Psalms 35 and I read, plead my cause, O Yahweh, with them that strive with me, fight against them that fight against me. Take hold of shield and buckler, and stand up for my help. Draw out the spear, and stop the way against them that persecute me. Say unto my soul, I am thy salvation. Let them be confounded and put to shame that seek after my soul. Let them be turned back and brought to confusion that devise my heart. Let them be as a chaff before the wind, and let the angel that is Yola and Kola of the Most High chase them. Let their way be dark and slippery. Let the angel of the Most High persecute them. For without cause they hid for me their net in a pit which would cause they hid for me, sorry, for without cause they hid for me their net in a pit which would cause which without cause they have digged for my soul. Then I continue, let destruction come upon them at unawareness, and let the net that he had hid catch himself into that very destruction, let him fall. Then I turn and I say, at verse 21 of the same Psalms 35, yea, they opened their mouth wide against me and said, aha, aha, our eyes have seen it. This thou hast seen, O Yahuwah, keep not silence, O Yahuwah, be not far from me. So those were the scriptures, those were the verses of this psalm that I was just going to. I was just going to. repeating, repeating, repeating. Then at the last end of it, which is verse 28, and my tongue shall speak of thy righteousness and of thy praise all day long. And I give all praises to the Most High. I give all praises to the Most High. Trust in Yahweh with all my might, and I lean not on my own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he has directed my path. The Most High is with me. And I just want to let you know that victory is mine, and I give all praises to the Most High. The attorney decided that he will call me back because he had to go into another hearing and further discuss the other case, and so that they can start paying me. All praises to the Most High Yahuwah. I give him honor and praise. I give him honor and praise and thanks. And thank you. And thank the Most High for using you and this channel to bless the nation and to bless my soul. And to give me that unawareness to say, yes, go seek more and more after the Most High, for He's great.
Yep, that was the beloved sister, Sister Campbell. Okay, and she got victory, and they were trying to take her stuff away. You know, they injured the sister got injured in the job. They don't want to give anything to her, and then instead they want to take away from her. And she called upon the nation for help. The nation prayed for her. She was given a specific instruction. Okay, she went to Brother Abdullah Sia, get the name of the angel, she get the psalm, and then she called us. She sent the information. We sent it to the masters, and then they did what they had to do. And she go over there and victory, and that's it. Okay, many of our beloved Sister Michelle got victory over all the brothers. All so far, everybody that going to the court system, they have victories because they use the power the Mighty One gave them. Okay, so, and that's what it is. We give the Most High great praise, great glory. So, if certain people, this is evil, why would she use the psalm in some weird name and stuff like that? But you don't want to use the power that the Most High gave you, it is going to take it from you. It's going to take it. That's how you see a lot of them out there lost their goddamn mind because they don't want to use the knowledge the Mighty One give them. Listen, let me tell you, this is what most brothers that are in the truth want: superpowers. They want to go to the kingdom and have the ability to fly, uh, shooting fire out of the butt, or do anything superhero. That's all they want. They don't want to work for it though. They don't want to work. They don't want to start at the grassroots moment. Everybody want to be rich. But when you tell them, amen, to be rich properly and have great peace of mind, you need to do the dirty works. No one don't want to do that. People don't want to go ahead and then do the scary work. They wanna go out there and boom and have superpowers and go to the kingdom and rule with Yahusha. But what did you do to deserve this power? What did you do? Did you actually study? Did you go to uncharted territory? Did you actually do something that the Gentiles forbid you to do? You see, cowboyism is never forbidden by the Gentiles, it is promoted. All the other things they promoted them, see, the whole holiday thing, Christmas and stuff. You see, if the Psalm or the Kabbalah was evil, they would have teach it to you in your high school. You would have a college that teaches, how to use magic, how to pray properly. If those things were evil, if they didn't want you if they want you to not succeed, they would have taught those things to you because they know it's evil. It would have keep you in a low vibration. They keep those things away from you, and then they tell you, great. consequence will come against you if you go ahead and you touch those stuff. Everything is superstition. And if you are one of those people out there, everything is superstition to you. Everything is has to be the devil. This is the devil doing this. This is the devil doing that. You never give the mighty one great praise, great glory. You never use the power that he gave you to heal yourself and heal others, and he's going to rip the Holy Spirit from you. Then you're done. All right. This was our beloved sister Campbell. Let me see. All right. This. Give me a second. There we go. I think we're done with this here. Now, beloved, I'm not gonna stay for that long. Let me go ahead and touch on a couple of stuff that I stay in the beginning. Before we move in, for those of you that got here, just got here, do you receive the notification for the premiere we're going to have at Tafrak 30 today? For those of you, did you receive it? Because we don't want to confuse the people by going forward and explain what happened. Okay, I'm pretty sure most people have it. Again, beloved, we know YouTube, they be messing with the notification. Sometime you go live, they don't tell anyone. Like a brother in Canada, they told him I was live, I was not, and come to find out that the live was like 4 or 5 hours ago. He just got it. A sister in North Carolina, the premiere of the video of the right written in the left palm, and she could not see it. It stays for like hours. It didn't want to go, and until she refreshed the page, and then it come back. So now, for those of you that get the notification, there will be a video today at 8:30 p.m. It will be released, and the video there will be, I believe, somewhere around 2 hours and 40 minutes into the video. There will be a part I got pretty aggressive, and because of certain things that happen, and these things is related for to the monkey space that is being spreading around. And we must understand, beloved, those people, they meant nothing good for us, they meant harm to us. Okay, they are very proud. Okay, they are going out there and live a lifestyle that is very dangerous and detrimental to any human being. They will glorify this thing and make it seems like there is no consequences. But when something happened to them, to those people, they refuse to tell them, wait, listen, man, you really need to stop doing this because this thing is spreading like wildfire. But so far, it is in their community. But however, we know there's a lot of Negroes that are in the DL, a lot of men in the DL, and they will come in, and our women, unsuspected women, and then they will infected them, and then this thing will infected our people. And now this thing is already have a horrible reputation. If anybody in our family have it, people will assume that you were in contact with them, you were involved with cowboyism, even though you never done anything like that. But those people doing their dirt, they bring this thing over there. However, we do have a remedy for that. Okay, but the remedy that we have, it cannot be done here. The formula, the way to do it, it has to be 99% spiritual, 1% physical. You have to get the ingredient physically, and then you have to call a spirit, and the spirit will literally come there, take it from you, go ahead in his realm, and do whatever he needs to do with it and bring it back to you. Okay. Only, let me see, one, two, three, four, five, 4 or 5 of us can do it. I can't. I can't do that. But if any case our brothers or sisters get caught with this thing, we can get rid of it. But that person have to physically come to us, not here, over there. If you catch our drift, and if they show me how to do it, I could probably help you, because we told you even before this thing was going to come, we told our people, be at peace. We got you covered. Okay, now Just because we said we got you covered, we do not give green light to our people to go out there. Beloved, please, please, you don't. The time is so short, brethren. I beg you. The time is so short to go out there and act foolishly like that, man. To all women out there, to all men, please, man, don't go, don't trust people. A simple question, a simple background. I understand some of you are not. Listen, this is why I'm saying this. A lot of people are here, they are not in the truth, but they are somewhat learning. We have a sister. I explained this in the on the video that's going to be released. The sister have a blood sister, a biological sister, a sibling of hers that is not in the truth. She's in the church, Christian, and all that. Yesterday, I believe one of our sister, or 2 days ago, one of our brother or sister called about a dream, and then we were giving the explanation of this dream. Now, our sister in the nation have her sister, which is not in the nation, she's in the church. She also had a dream, and in her dream, she saw a rattlesnake came into her and tapped her in her right heel 3 times. I thought she said beat, but it tapped her in her right heel 3 times, and then go in her left heel and tap her there. And she doesn't know what that dream meant. She said, I don't know. Can you check with that fellow Big Levi? And the sister that is in the nation contact us and she said, do you have any insight? And anybody, if you were in the nation, you would have known what this dream mean. A rattlesnake coming to you and tap you in your ear. And the meaning of the sister dream, that the sister that is in the church, the meaning of your dream, that you heard the truth. You know the truth. You reject the truth. The mighty one called you. You can hear him. Your own sister, I believe, she told you about the truth. She said, stay out of this church. That was a fair warning from the mighty one. And you were afraid and you woke up right after that. He talked to you. Both of your ear. That means the wisdom. A snake is just a wisdom. Okay. The wisdom come to you. It tap you on the right, tap you on the left. I'm here. This is a fair warning. The wisdom come to you. In the church, a snake is very bad news. Okay? I'll say if you see a snake, oh boy, that's like Satan. The church will tell you, hey, go deeper in the church. No, get out. This is a very fair warning. This is very fair. Come, you don't, he tap you, the wisdom tap you in both ear. Will you accept? Will you let the wisdom in? Again, I'm not telling all people to let snake inside your house and then call them or put them inside your house. That's not what that is. I'm talking about the sister. You heard the wisdom, you heard the word. Your sister is, all about it. Like we told our people, we cannot force them, brothers. Wish I could with a baseball bat, but you can't. You can't force them. You have to let them come. You have to let the Most High call them and let them come by themselves. You can assist them. Certain one of them, something horrible happened and scared them so much they come to you because they're confused. They can go to their pastors and then they say, what is this? How can you help me? And you have to be frank with them. You have to tell them, hey, I'll ask a brother, I'll ask the nation if they pray for you. But however, you need to get out of whatever that you're doing out there. It won't work. So if you do not hear, you reject, okay, the truth, because the church is very convenient. Being in this truth is horrible, brothers. Being in this truth, brothers, is so hard. Okay, Proverb 121, she crieth in the chief places of concourse, and the opening of the gates, and the sitting on all the words, saying, Wisdom is crying unto you. Will you listen? Will you come? If you being out there being simple, this is gonna be an issue. That's the meaning of your dream. Completely leaving the church or stay. That's on you. Again, we cannot tell our people what to do, brothers. It is, well, to me, it is forbidden to me to tell anyone out there to choose left, choose right. But at this point right now, you should you should know the right choice. And better yet, you should know the choice that you've made was not good at all because you were being offered another chance. Okay? Okay, so you really don't want to. Family members, I told you, two-thirds in my house, they have no interest in it. I just leave them. But some of them, one of them is all about the Most High now. That's all she want to talk about. She wasn't like that though. When things happen, she thank the mighty one and stuff. She don't know anything about Bible or anything like that, but she know the Most High exists and she do her best to keep the law and somewhat study when she can. I just leave her. Horrible two third man. Talking about twerking on top of twerking on top of cars, speeding car on the highway two-third, but all those things stop. You know, getting humble and study and ask question, humbleness. We must understand, brothers, sisters, this timeline that we are living is very short, is very serious. If you didn't do anything in the past concerning pleasure, I will advise you, good sir, as Big Jaffa, to hold on a little because this isn't the time right now. I'm serious, bro. This is the time. I'm not telling all people don't go out there and see the world, don't go to the park, don't go to this place, go to the movie and walk around and be in this park over there, go see the family and stuff like that. See what's going on with the world. You don't need to live in fear. But brothers, to go out there, meet this person, you don't even know that guy, you don't even know this girl, you brought it to your holy abode where the mighty one live, and then baking started. You don't even question this person. You have to question that person. Say, hey man, I'm clean. Are you? Hey man, I'm not being offensive to anyone. Hey, she's going out there, man. I'm a clean person. But brother, please, sister, please, especially if you stay in Atlanta, man, you gotta question people, man. And it's enraged me, man, that I'm seeing somebody doing this thing on purpose, going out there and spreading this thing on purpose. You got guys out there that are very naive, and they never get any of that stuff, brothers. Do your due diligence, man. Just be very careful, man. There are some stuff out there, man. You really don't want to look. Listen, back in the 50s and the 40s, a man. Well, let's say the 50. Well, let's stop in the 70s. Okay, from the 50s and 70s, a man or woman, you were a warrior, but like barely syphilis or um, uh, venereal. Is that what that is? Venereal disease and a couple other stuff. And you had to get those things when you go really down, scraping the bottom of the barrel. Okay, and then when you start getting into the 80s, when you start getting in the 80s, something else pop up, and you start dealing with HIV/AIDS, and it was a pariah upon all people. And they made it very specific. They said it all over. Black people, they say the Haitian came up with it. It come up in Africa. They made it a black disease. That's all it was. They put all sort of stigma upon this thing because they believe our people are by nature promiscuous. Come to find out, that's not what it was. The moment you start hating the cowboy community, and there is an issue now. Well, you have to understand, uh, anybody can cut it and stuff, and then this, okay, well, okay, so now it's not a dirty disease now because it's affecting you, right? Drugs are not drugs now is a mental issue. Is a medical emergency. Is that what that is? Is that drugs? What they call it? Medical something, medical emergency or medical crisis or whatever. Drugs. If you do drugs right now, you go in Seattle. It's in the 80s. You were a criminal. You were what else? You were a drug dealer. You were a perpetrator, predator, and stuff because it was on us. All of a sudden now it's on you. You already put a bad stigma on drugs. When in the beginning, our people told you, hey, it's an addiction, man. It's not something you can get rid of. That the people that do drugs, they are human just like you. Stop treating them like garbage. This person have a problem, he have an issue, can't get off this thing as quickly that you think it is. No, he's a criminal, she's a criminal, we need to build more prison, we told you, amen, if you keep doing this, it's going to come back on you. What did you do? You build more prison. Till now we got people that been in prison since the 80s for marijuana. Now you got your people, yeah, in every street corner they are being destroyed. It's not being criminal. Now you let Brethren, you can go on YouTube right now. You can watch anything like Kensington, California, Kensington and Philadelphia, Skidway, California. You see those people in the street. They are not being harassed. They are not being arrested. You couldn't do this back in the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s because you put the stigma on our people, man. You make this thing so bad, make it so because you knew what you were doing, just like what you're doing now. Now you definitely are afraid to go to the cowboy and say, "Listen, man, this Haitian is truly attacking you. It is just like it was in the 80s. We thought this thing was going to attack them, but it's really getting on you guys. So you need to remove the cowboy hat and then stay home and then tie up your wing in the bed and stuff like that because you're gonna spread this thing, man." And now this thing is spreading like wildfire and pissing me off, man. That we see a lot of the young of our people is very, very, very naive, especially the young girls out there. And the video I show you that's going to be released, they are very impressionable. They don't question people. You have to, brothers. You have to question people, man. This brother want to get a drink. This sister want to get a drink. You have to question them, man. You have the right to do this, man. Don't let people think they can intimidate you if you question them into doing something that you will regret for the rest of your life. Just relax, man. This isn't the time for going out there, man, mapping the whole street, man. A map that you use inside of your house is good to clean inside of your house. You don't go around and clean the neighbor's toilet. You clean some. You go to the club. You start cleaning the floor with your mop, and you going around. You this thing. Come on, man. Yes, it's supposed to get dirty. It's a map, but dirty inside your house. There are certain things that not supposed to be going around like that, man. And it's just it pissing me off, man. I'm watching this young lady. She's very naive, and a lot of the so-called young lady out there, brothers, that think if they go out there, they admit they have some things, and people will support them. If they don't understand the mental, they don't understand the some people have fetish for that. Okay, anybody know about bug chaser? You know what bug chaser mean? Some people have fetish like this. Okay, they are bug chasers. Some people that's what they get turned on when somebody infected with something. Really? Nobody know anything about bug chaser. Not too familiar. Oh, good grief. Man, the nation, you guys are a bunch of virgin, man. The nation, Man, I feel like I'm bringing the nation trash. People really don't know about bug chasers. All right, bug chaser is a term for well, it's a specific term for a cowboy man that want to ride a rodeo of a man that's being infected. There's a group of men, okay, that go around looking for infected men. You have to be infected. It's a require you it is. I'm not talking about like no, it's something they ask. They want to get it from you. I'm not making this up. There is a whole documentary, okay, that is about this thing. And the woman that made the documentary, and she told the people, she said, "Listen, you this is a mental illness. You this is not right. Do you know if you cut this thing, you will die?" They say they don't care. They want to die, but they want that person to have it, and then they will do the ritual and performing things. And when you watch the documentary, you feel real bad for those people, man. You truly see those people are mentally sick. Nah, that's not like playing Russian roulette. That's suicide right there. Russian roulette, there's a small possibility you may survive. But a bug chaser is straight to suicide. One of the guy, he sit there, he said, when the woman questioned, he said, "But why do you want to purposely cut that thing?" And he said, "Well, yes, because all my friends are dying." He said, "My friend is dying, my cousin dying, my brother died from it." He said, "I might as well die from it." He said, "I hate my life. I hate this way that I am. I might as well do it." And they want this dude. She said, "Please, what? How much money should I give you?" I believe somebody said, "Should I give you money or something? Don't do it." He said, "No." And brothers, you really have that, brethren. Okay, there is another term I believe called petri dish. A petri dish is like somebody that is in. That's what this person does. What they do, oh boy, I'm going to scar the people forever. They have parties, okay? They hold up petri dish parties. Okay, they have one infected dude coming over there, and then a bunch of people that are not infected come in and get infected. They call it petri dish, and then the whole dish being passing around, and then they have a ceremony. They eat, they laugh, while another dude, really, excuse me, boy, oh, there we go. They have what they call again a petri dish and all that stuff. Okay, brother, I'm not making this thing up. That's why I'm telling you. This thing is really, when you're watching this away, you people are doing this thing on purpose, man. Yeah, for thank you, Big Queens Island, for putting the brothers. You can go ahead and watch and see the seriousness of this thing. You see, I met many of those guys. I talked to them. Not one of them, brothers. I'm telling you, not one of them are proud or something like, "Oh, I was born like this" and stuff. It's always some really very bad trauma that really effed them up, and this is the only place they find comfort. That is why they use those guys to do those things. None of them really, at least the one that I talked to, it always some very bad trauma especially the men, things that happen to them, and then they get involved with this thing, man. And that's why this space monkey is going around, because they got party people, involved, hosting this thing. Now, some people you may or may not remember. Some of you, I believe, the beloved sister Lisa Cabral made a video back in 2020. There were people, okay, there were Gentiles, so-called heathens, holding party. They will call him COVID party, where you can come and have somebody that have the actual disease cough on you, or you will kiss this person and see who will get it first, because it was fun to go to a party. Anybody remember this thing? Some of you may remember. I don't know. Some people probably, they had what they call plague parties, where you go, okay, somebody that is infected, and then go around and infect everyone. One guy died from it. He was a Texans fellow. And upon his deathbed, he was a college student. And he told the doctor, I think I made a very big, stupid mistake. And the doctor said, what is it, my son? He said, I purposely went to a party and I was kissing people that have this thing. That's what they do. And a lot of our people, they don't understand the psyche of the heathens. Certain things are fetish to them. Yeah, they were going around and licking things and spitting on fruit. One Moabite woman were over there in those she go to supermarket spitting on food. She had this thing. She You see Negroes going around grabbing things in the store. I'm a nasty mother lover, and then lick it. And then they were doing the licking challenge. Some people out there, it's a fetish to them. They love doing that. Yeah, they were licking the toilet seat. It's not their toilet seat. They will go to random like truck stop or rest stop toilet and lick the toilet seat. There's a video of a young black woman out there licking a dumpster for $50. And those are the people, brothers. Those are no, I'm talking about. Listen, you would have thought people that are doing this thing would be like when you look at those people, this is a two or three. Those girls are very beautiful. They are 8, 9, 10. When you look at, hey, these girls are 10. I'm not making this up, brothers. She literally licked a dumpster, like the she licked it from one point A to point B for $50. See, our people don't understand fetish. It's something that they have. Okay, and I see a lot of young women going out there and say, okay, well, I have HSV, I caught it from this dude, and then they receive support. There's this young lady, she was 17, she was 16 when she caught it, and she's now 18. And she been receiving messages in her DM, a lot of dudes, she actually get down with them because she's very naive, a young lady. You have people DM her sending message say, hey, I don't care, you look pretty, you look cute and stuff like that. She's a young kid, and she talked to this person and stuff, and things happen. And that's what pissing me off. And you would have thought that's why when I was in college, the dude, he literally told me, man, we sit there, he said, yo, man, I would never, I'm telling you, I would never ever have any sexual intercourse with any woman anymore. I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? Say, man, this thing, he traumatized him. The sibling had it. He saw the breaking out. The cousin was breaking out really bad, and the cousin smelled out of the world. That's what it is. Yes, there was a video of a white supremacist DJ going around in the hood, acting like he's all black and sleeping with a bunch of black women and infected all of them. And those black women come in the hood, they slept with us. We don't know anything. Yeah, the dude is traumatized, man. He said, I would never do this, man. And when you see the guy, man, he totally changed. He changed. I don't know if the brother changed right now. If I never seen the brother. One story that I'm going to tell, and I'll close with that. When I was in college, there was this girl, beautiful, the most beautiful woman that I saw. She was so beautiful, so pretty, but she was very secluded. She didn't want to talk to people. She's always mean. And I'm not quite sure what happened. And I think I was in a library. I was in Coral Spring Library. And something happened, and I say something. I heard someone laugh. And then that person quickly put her hand upon her mouth, and I turned around and I saw her. And I'm like, this is strange. This is the first time I ever seen you laugh or even talk. And there was a conversation that my friend and I have with her and stuff, and then we become good friend. And then she explained how I'm not like the other dude. Like, she said that you didn't even ask me for anything. We've been friends for stuff. I'm like, and she revealed certain things to me that broke my heart, man. It broke my heart. And she said, he didn't tell me. And she said, I'm having this sort of rest of my life. And she become very bitter. That's why you see a lot of people out there that they are very bitter in life. They are very mean. And I told her, "When you're young, this thing, don't let it ruin your life." She said, "The world is not going to end and stuff." She said, "Yes, the world is not ending, but my life is." Horrible things, man. That's why some of our brothers and sisters out there, they're definitely afraid in connecting with people because people are not honest. Okay, they have so many demons out there. You got brothers that go ahead and get down with this girl. They think they're up good, and then they get infected. You got this sister, know this man. He didn't tell her. They get infected. And you got the hospital too. They infected all people on purpose. Oh, oops, I didn't know. So now, back in the 80s, back in the 60s, 70s, you didn't worry about those things. They didn't even have, I don't think they didn't even have Warburg for the feet. And then in the 80s, you start worrying about AIDS, then the herpes, and all this stuff. And then now they got freaking Space Monkey. Now, a dude like, man, besides all those things, and now I'm going to have to worry about Space Monkey now. And you got a brother give you a high five. Hey, high five. What up, son? Hey, we good, man. What up? Hey, man. Where were you and stuff like that? And then this, you have a good talk with the brother. You laugh. The brother going his way. You going our way. You get home, Space Monkey, and then it's all over your lips and stuff. And people already assume that. Wait, hey, hang on. I didn't know you wore that cowboy hat and stuff. You know, I mean, I'm not a cowboy. It just happened that I caught this thing, and it grieved me, man. And I'm sitting there. I'm like, man. It's just some people, they have that fetish. They have to, they want to, they feel some type of gratification when they infect someone. You know, it's just like they know this person. They I was reading a cowboy, a little Asian cowboy fellow. He is one. This is weird. The guy said he's a cowboy, but he don't mess with cowboyism because of how dirty this thing go down. He said prefer to stay lonely with his 19 cats. He stayed the hell away from others. He said those guys are doing this thing on purpose. They don't tell people. It's like a mind thing. It's like you should have stayed away because that's all we do here. And it really pissing me off, man, when I see all those beautiful young souls because they want to, it's always there is that one girl. She's one of those Christian. Oh, well, God called her now because of the whole thing. That's what happened to all people when they get infected with all those things are treatable. Okay, it's just Gentiles don't have cure for them. All those things, they are treatable. But our people, some of our people, they never learn any lesson. So she's one of those Christian women, and she met this dude. She thought that was her friend, and they start to party, drinking, and then things got out of the hand, and then she find out she have it, and then when she told him, there were no reaction. There ain't no reaction. The dude like, oh my god, oh I'm so sorry. I don't know what. Where there ain't no reaction. The dude like, yeah, yeah, yeah. So you ain't gonna die from that. You're not going to die. You got family members, man, that getting infected with certain stuff, and I'm like, yo, like it's ridiculous. Somebody's doing this in purpose. When I was in college, that's what it was. Somebody was doing that in purpose. Now the Most High teach me a very valuable lesson, man, and I praise and I say all praises to the Most High. Thank you for having mercy upon me. Thank you for having mercy upon me, man. Certain things when we were young, we go around, we chill and stuff, but he never gave me this opportunity. And come to find out, if I had that opportunity, most likely I wouldn't be here. To my brothers, to my sisters out there, be careful, man. Be careful, man. Some people, they have fetish. It's something they love to do. It get them off. Okay, get them off. So I just really grieve for Atlanta, man. It's just like, yo, I mean, a lot of our women, they will meet this young guy, and this person, he look normal. He doesn't have any. You don't see the cowboy hat. You don't see the badge. You don't see the boots. He looked like a regular fool, And you go fooling around. Next thing you know, that, he was wearing the cowboy string. You simply didn't see it. Ask, man. Ask. Hey, I'm clean. I'm this. I'm that. All you. Extreme precaution, man. And I think this thing had an effect on me too. I think this thing had an effect on me. What happened to us and when we were in high school, even my friend, it had an effect on us because we were almost got involved, and then he traumatized the one of us because when we were about to meet this woman, the car broke down. Um, I think no, the first thing that happened, the car went out of gas, and then we made fuel, we put fuel in it, and then we had a flat tire. We fixed the tire, the car break down, and we couldn't go. And then it was all the Mosai job. Apparently, this person was doing this on purpose because she was mad of her boyfriend and stuff, and she put it on Facebook. She literally put a post on, that was 2008, 2008, 2009, 2007. She put it on Facebook. She said, "Whoever wants some, come get some. I'm here. I'm in the house. Come get it." And then, Negroes were sharing this post, and every Negro was going over there. That thing was the big news in West Palm, and where she used to say in West Palm and South Florida. Negro was going over there and get some of that stuff, and then come to find out she was infected, man. So, and that thing had a great effect on us, man. When we were talking, man, and it did really, like, man, yeah. So you can do a little research, just a little Google research. You'll find how people are purposely doing this thing because they are mad. Okay, just like in that video. Anybody remember that video? That dude that driving around with the gun, shooting at the hospital, shooting in empty places because he was mad because the hospital did not treat his mother a proper way. So he was shooting around. He's just shooting around. Some people are like that. They cut something, they get mad, they say, "Well, I ain't gonna go down like this." And then they go to the club and stuff like that. They know they go to a place they know they don't have to do anything. They will go easy. Some men have it. They go to a gay club and then they're not gay though. They just go to a gay club and they just spread this thing. Oh yeah, Atlanta is a mess. Is a mess. We One thing is we let the Gentiles dictate to us how we should behave sexually. We let people come and promoting all sort of nonsense in our community. We never question anyone. Question, brothers. To the sisters out there, you gotta question a brother. If you see anything a little bit, the brother's not working too straight, he's not. That is because he's not. Take no. I'm not brothers. I'm not dumping on Atlanta. I love my people over there, but because the people that I see cut this thing, it's always in Atlanta. Go, do a little research. You'll find all the women. I'm like, wait, hang on. Wait, these women, you're in Atlanta? Oh, man. Yeah, man, it's crazy. All right, just reading the comments a little. For some reason, my chart is frozen. Well, the CDC is in Atlanta. Hey, there you go. Yeah, brothers, listen. I pray multiple times to the Most High to give me the proper time to share certain knowledge I have concerning relationship with our men and our women. A lot of the stuff that we um we knew about relationship, they are wrong. A lot of things because we let Gentiles dictate to us how we should behave. They give us the certificate to marriage. They told us how married men and married women should behave. If you are dating a person, this is how you're supposed. They bring us their stuff. We really don't know how things was back then. How did our mothers and foremothers, forefathers dealt? How did a man deal with another man? How did a woman deal with another woman? Okay, as how did a man and a woman deal with each other? We don't really have those things, and certain of those stuff you have to go to the ancient and ask them, how was it? Remember back then we didn't have all this nonsense, man. You didn't have all this nonsense. You see, the most I put some type of it's a safety, it's a safety feature. It's a safety feature. If you start going against what is naturally supposed to be done, there'll be a lot of things that will preventing you for doing this. It's a safety features. So we need to go back to our natural way. A man and a woman before they engage, they must purify themselves, purify the womb. So whatever that's in there, remember all diseases are spiritual. Whatever this person has, so you won't have it. Do not expect people to be honest. They won't. If this man or this woman needs something for you, he or she will lie, will tell, oh, I'm the cleanest person. They call me Clorox. That's how clean I am. We must understand, beloved, everything is changing and everything is going to change because the system is going down. A new system has to, well, the old system have to come back, which is going to be the new system, but we must learn it. We must do the best that we can. And then I see a lot of our people, man, and the way they are behaving when it comes to fleshly need. You know, it's just I'm sitting there. I'm like, oh man, that's not how it's done, man. And to our men out there, man, listen, you may not be in the truth, but don't ever get involved with that. No third party. You can't go see this woman and then there's another dude there. Like, yo, oh hey, Big Levi, I'm in the entrance sign. He's on the exit sign. So let's do this thing. Look, man, don't go anchor anything, man. Like a lot of dude out there, they want to anchor DP. Don't they, it's you don't watch. It's not the time for this, man. This thing is just why would you go there anchoring another dude DP? Like you don't even know this guy. Yeah, he's some random dude you find in the app, and then a random woman somewhere, and you guys big. What? There's so much stuff. I'm watching all people. I'm like, oh man, what would you want to do? What is that? What that is? You people just sit there. You don't. You you are supposed to be in a private place. You yourself and this person. There's another dude there. Another dude. Your hand will touch. And that's why this thing is spreading. Yeah, the DJ was a white supremacist, and they do that on purpose, brothers. You got a racist, and that young girl that I'm talking to you, you will Google her, you'll find her on YouTube. The guy that infected her is one of those little white dude, and she hated him for that. Yeah, you got some of the white supremacists out there. They get sick, and then they're like, "Hey, let me go into the black community and seduce men and women, and then go ahead and do all these things." That's how we so I really can tell our women anything because anytime you try to tell them something, their training kicks in. Don't tell me what to do. That's why I don't tell people what to do unless they ask for advice because I'm an advisor, aka Big Jafar. I only advise, I don't tell. And I'm not supposed to do this too. It's horrible when I see a brother walking to a trap. I'm like, oh man, I feel bad for this dude. What? He will learn his lesson. This thing is just like, it's yeah, man. So yep, you're not my mama. Don't be totally. My oven is my oven. I can bake whatever I want to bake in it. So yeah, and that's what that young woman was saying. She said, "Well, my life is my life. That's what I thought. I thought I can do whatever I want up until I caught this thing. It's been 7 months though. She haven't uploaded any video. I guess she get tired of this thing. Some people of themselves. Some people die 988 because of this thing. They caught something that they didn't. Their trust were violated. That's how I told our people. Yeah, man. You gotta ask, man. You gotta ask this person, man. Like, yo, I don't know, man. Hey, a lot of going on out there, man. Are you clean, man? Look this person straight in the eyes. Are you clean, man? Gotta be real, man. That's why I'm like, man, I should have been a senior, like an old senior living in a like a retirement home, complaining about my soup. I should have known nothing of those things. But the most I had is playing, he made me know about horrible things. Like some of the stuff I know, I'm like, why this thing even exists? Who would invent something like that? I mean, why would somebody do this? Like, why would somebody just go ahead and literally do that? This has but anyway, man, it's just some of those stuff really traumatized me, and I have a hard time, talking to people. When you know something very, when you know something dirty, you witness this thing, and then anybody that you're talking to in the back of your head, you're like, wait a minute. I gotta be careful with this fellow right there. I gotta be careful with this woman. It's just, I don't know. This person could have this issue with her and carry that thing. You know what? Let me go on my way. I ain't gonna shake that person's hand and stuff like that, or give a hug or kiss on the cheek and stuff like that. It's traumatized, man. You know. So to our people out there, be very careful. Again, in the video that I'm going to be released, I'm gonna get very mad, very pissed off because something was triggering me, man. People don't tell you anything, and then you get caught up with something, man. Some of those stuff like gonorrhea, chlamydia, those things are treatable, like crabs. All you do is go douse some gasoline into this and light it on fire and kill all those damn crabs. But there are certain things gasoline can get rid of it, man. And you're stuck with this thing. It's a stigma. People are like talking bad about you, calling you name, stuff like that. But it's just like you sit there, you're like, yo, man. I mean, come on, dude. You kind of like gotta tell someone like, hey, man, I can't do this because I have something that you don't want to get, and then that person should be able to understand, But that's what it is. Right? Yeah, I mean, yo, it's just so much out there. I even made a song about this back in 2018 called STI, Ebon Black. I made a song about it, just like I was warning people, man, because of the thing that I was seeing, man. And it really traumatized me, man. I'm like, okay, why? What did you do that for? When I was mad at him, you were mad at him, but not those folks. Well, they should have known better. They like cookies so much, they should have. Like, good grief. And they're like, well, why you are too wise? Why did you even question me and stuff like that? And I couldn't lie to you. I'm like, this is me. I question everything. I even question how the sky is made, although I never received the answer. I question pretty much everything. And this thing, it's just, it really, really pissed me off, man. You see people going out there, especially if you live the club lifestyle, you are the greater risk. I'm starting to sound like a doctor now. You are at greater risk if you live this club lifestyle, this party lifestyle, and most people out there are clean, brethren. But there are certain places you go, you are asking for it. There are certain places you go, you're asking for it because you shouldn't be there. Okay, I know this subject is really it shouldn't be there, but just I want our people to understand this, man. If you get caught with this thing, let the nation know. So if we can bring you the answer to your question, It's gonna burn like hell because it's external, but yeah, it should be able to help. We haven't got any cases though, but it should be able to help. And we are working on certain things related to certain other stuff like HIV and AIDS. We have contact with one of our masters, and then he made it known that he's not an expert. We're in contact with another person. We should be able to get rid of these things, man. But it's just it's sad, man. It's just sad. So yeah, this conversation is greatly needed, man. So yeah, terrible things, man. Yeah, you really can't tell those people about any lifestyle, brothers. That's what really kills me. You can't sit down there, okay, and talk to a brother honestly and talk to a sister about certain things and say, listen, man, you've been lied to. This is not good. Your lifestyle literally affected me. My lifestyle literally affected everybody else. We affected each other. If we don't live in balance with each other, everything will be in balance. You have to live in balance in this world. You can't go too far left, man. You go way too left. You can go too far right. You go way too far. But anyway, you good luck. Good luck having a nice conversation with somebody that tell you my body is my body. I can do whatever I want until what you did infected me and my people. There's an issue here. Okay. When I say balance, brother, I'm not telling my people do a little bit of that cowboysing stuff. No, it's supposed to be balanced, men and women. The women is on this right scale. You on the like we balance each other. Okay. The universe is the pivot. It balance. It balance. If you take all the men, you put them in one side, it will be imbalance. So balance means men and women balancing this thing. Okay. It could tilt it, but it's balanced. It cannot be imbalance. This is an imbalance. It's too much weight right here. A little bit, balance each other. That's what it is. Sad, man. All right, beloved. I will leave you with peace. This weekend, you know what? You may not see me for this weekend, but wait, hang on. No, we Sunday you will see me definitely. Sunday you will see me, but maybe it's tomorrow Saturday you will not see me because I had a lot of cleaning stuff to do. So you may not see me, okay, brothers. I will send you with peace. I will send you in prayers, and just ask protection with things. Some of the thing you can do. I would suggest if you're not in the truth, but you're watching our people, you're watching ours, you try to get some knowledge, get one piece of garlic. Okay. Now, with this piece of garlic, you will talk to it. Well, you will open the four quarter, light up your candle, and you will transmute this piece of garlic. Okay. You will take a red string. All right. You will poke a hole in the garlic, and then you will tell this garlic to keep away anything that has to do with baking, any contamination when it comes to baking away from me. And then you wear this, but it would be best if you do this on a noga and a noga hour, and a Friday and the hours of Venus. Okay, a piece of garlic. Okay, poke a hole in it, a red string. You can put it in your pocket. You can put it around your neck. This same piece of with the people out there with this garlic, you can tell this garlic to keep you safe from accident. Garlic is a very powerful thing, but you have to transmute it and activate it. The way you activate it is pretty much the same way the way we do things. You lift it from the east, west, south, north, and then you activate it, you commanded it to keep you safe from certain things. Now, if you have this piece of garlic in your pocket or around your neck, that doesn't mean you need to go out there, brothers, and go test this garlic. Okay, please don't do this. Don't go out there and trying to test this thing and then go to all sort of club and that you purposely do something with someone that you know is infected and then come find out you don't infected and you're like, oh, hey, hey. No, that's not what that is. The way it is, if you meet somebody, if that person is somewhat carry something, this person cannot get close to you. This person will always, even anytime you try to engage, so this that person want to engage with you, because the garlic is the spirit that is in there, will shoo that person away. And even if there's something would force this person, either arm will break or he or her neck will snap. I'm dead serious. Okay, so it's in case some horrible things gonna put one specifically for this space monkey. I mean, keep it this thing away from me. Then again, if your lifestyle is all about that thing, it won't work. You know, it just keep the vampires away. That's what it is. Just keep the bad energy away. That's a code word for it. Yeah, man. It's okay. Uh, a garlic and a red string. Okay, consecrated them, blessed them. You know what to do. You should already know what to do here. Open the four quarters, right? It's good for accident or anything. You just give it the give. Remember, you have to give them a mission. You just don't wear the garlic and just wear it. You have to tell it what to do. The theme for the 40-day fast is take back the kingdom, return of the stolen property. All right, brethren, you may not see me tomorrow. I have multiple videos that's going to be released tomorrow, but you may not see me. All right, shalom. Fast, pray, repent, repeat. May the King reign forever.